Hello there, this video will show you how to get the Hivemind mount, which is a group mount that you'll need a group of people to complete the challenge with. It's a hidden mount like the previous ones, and you'll need to start your journey at Shatra at Grifta and purchase a talisman of 2 treasure tracking, which you'll need to equip to complete this challenge. This video will cover the first part of the challenge that you can actually do solo. The next part of the challenge takes place in Skyreach in the room where you kill the last boss. A console will appear if you have your talisman equipped, and you will be able to interact with a console to input a combination of codes to unlock the chest that contains the green monocle. The combination you need to input is right, up, down, up, right, right, up, left, down, up, left, down. You can just click on the little balls around the edge of that circle to put the code, and if all goes well, the chest will spawn on top of the console. If for some reason it does not work, let it reset after a minute or so and then try again. It should be fine. The next part takes place in Halls of Origination in Uldum. Make sure you have your talisman equipped, and you will have to clear the room all the way until the elevator that would normally take you to the last few bosses. You will need to kill about 2 bosses to unlock the elevator, and then you need to have the elevator go up, jump off the elevator, and then jump down the elevator shaft to a room that was previously covered by the platform. Once you do get there, with your talisman equipped, click on the orb that is right in the middle. It will spawn a number of lights and nodes that is basically a color puzzle, like a giant Rubik's Cube. You'll have to make sure that all the room is covered in the same color to unlock the next monocle. Now, you could do this by trial and error, or you could download an add-on that will help you with this. It will be slightly more time consuming, but it will be a lot easier. The add-on in question is called Hivemind HOO Helper. And what it basically does is it gives you a grid, and you can fill in that grid with the grids from your puzzle, your specific combination that is randomly generated, and you can fill up all the colors and different nodes that you can see there. You can press go after you're done, and it will basically give you a solution. So it does take some time. It took me about 40 minutes to an hour to fill up the entire thing, but it is a lot easier, and I got it on the first go. So it is in a way faster than trying for hours possibly on end and making some mistake and having to do it all again. Now, keep in mind that if you make some mistake while filling in the grid while asking for the solution, your solution will not work. So make sure you make no mistake when filling it in, or you're gonna have to do it again. The next Monocle is basically a trading game. You have to buy some seashells from this NPC that I'm standing at right now, and you'll have to trade them with different NPCs until you can trade enough to get the end items required to buy the Monocle. Again, make sure to keep your talisman of treasure tracking equipped, and do the required items one at a time, because these items that you will be getting for while trading will have a very limited duration of 5 minutes. So you will need to do it one at a time and not try to combine them, otherwise your items might time out and you might have to start all over again. Since this trading game is very long, you have to swim back and forth in Vashir for quite a while. I will only put up location and picture of the traders in question, and I will be putting a link and copy paste of the trading sequence that you need to do in the video description for easier access. If you have an add-on such as TomTom, for example, to help you find the way to the traders, that also helps a lot. For the last monocle, it is simply a matter of finding some letters and clicking on them. The first one will be straight behind Grifta in Shatra. As always, you need your talisman equipped to be able to access the letters. The second letter can be found in High Mountain in a crate inside that tent. The third letter should be on a chair on the top of Karazhan in the raid. You'll have to clear most of the raid to get there, get past the chess event, and then go to Medivh's chamber. Once you're there with a talisman equipped, the letter should be on top of that chair right there, and you should be able to click it. The fourth letter will be found in Razor Fan Downs in Thousand Needles. Just like in Kazan, you'll have to clear the entire instance and it will be on the crate right where the last boss is. This should be easy on high level characters. The next one down the chain should be found in Mount Ijal at the Shrine of Aviana. There's a little side entrance up ahead, up in the tree where you usually don't go, and the letter should be on the table there for you to click. Next off, we're going to go between Ice Crown and Dragon Blight on top of the gate that's there, and hopefully without a giant corpse to obscure the vision of the letter, you should be able to easily find it and click it. Your next stop will be Pandaria at the New Zao Temple in the Townlong Steps. You'll be able to find the letter right next to a bell that's standing there on the ground. Now that you're done with the letters, you can loot the monocle from a box on top of the nexus. You don't really need any of the monocles to actually do the puzzle, although you need a group of 5 people and there have to be 4 different monocles in the group. So there's a good chance that your group will want you to have one or several of the monocles to fill in the holes necessary. I'll do the next part of the quest chain on the next video. Until then, have fun and stay tuned.